stop complaining. No, really stop. For a long time, I've let myself become the victim in my own mind. But man, the events in my life are so unfair. And like this, every single day I was training my brain that I was helpless. Mind you, the situations that I was experiencing were indeed unfair. However, what is fair in life? And framing yourself as permanently helpless, well, it's a trap. And neuroscience explains exactly why. Hi, I'm Yvette, a neuroscientist, and this is day 29 of a year-long journey to rewire my brain. And if you would like to see how this all plays out, well, you have to follow for more. So when you play the victim, this is what's happening in your brain. Researchers at Harvard discovered something called prevalence-induced concept change. They showed people a mix of blue and purple dots, and then they asked them to identify the blue dots. Then, as the experiment went along, they reduced the number of blue dots. And when they did this, people started to identify some of the purple dots as blue. So what this experiment showed was that the brain expanded the definition of what is blue in order to fill the gap that was created by the scientists. And the crazy part is this, that even when the subjects were warned of this and actually paid them to resist it, they couldn't stop, indicating that this is really one of our cognitive blind spots. And unfortunately, this is exactly what happens when we have a victim mentality. Because when you train your brain to scan for threats and unfairness, well, it doesn't stop when things improve. Because in this case, your brain literally moves the goalpost. So today's mission? Well, let's just stop training our brain that we're helpless. Let's start noticing the red, the purple, the blues, the greens, the yellows, and whatever other color there is. Because these dots, they're there. They're just waiting for us to see them.